Good afternoon, everyone. Let's look on to the headlines. Periodic IISJ talks conducted for 9th and 10th grade. Launch of video classes for 10th grade by Humanity Club. Appointment of new principal of IISJ. Annual Day was organized to felicitate the academic performers. 29th cluster meet hosted by IISJ. Let's see the headlines in detail. IISJ talks for grade 9th and 10th was conducted on 20th May and 21st May 2019. It is a periodic event organized by the English Department of 9 to 12 Boys section to develop the speaking abilities of students. The program was inaugurated by the HM of 9 to 12 Boys, Mr. Naufal Palakot, who shared his views on importance of public speaking and overcoming stage fright. Students spoke on humanitarian rights, emotions, knowledge, and so on. Mrs. Gulistan Aslam evaluated the performances and hinted the areas of improvement. IISJ Humanity Club initiated daily video classes for grade 10th students for all the subjects by covering the important portions. They captured classes of short duration under the expertise of salient mentors of the block, including Mr. Chanju Guru, Mr. Faris, Mr. Biju, Mrs. Shakila, and so on. The annual award ceremony was organized by International Indian School Jeddah to felicitate the academic performance and extracurricular events. The program was inaugurated by the chief guest, HE Ambassador of India, Dr. Ausaf Saeed, who spoke on the importance of academics in present life, and the guest of honor, Consul General of India. The event was conducted to award the teachers, academic and sport performers. The 29th cluster meet was organized by the year's hosts, International Indian School Jeddah. The opening ceremony was held in the school auditorium on 15th June. The student representatives of different schools across the kingdom assembled along with their schoolmasters. The Consul General of India inaugurated the event. The Cultural Department organized different events including musical performances, native dances, and UV light show. The mascot of the 29th cluster meet was introduced. The football, volleyball, badminton, and table tennis championships were held between 16th to 20th June. The under-17 football team defeated Jubail and NMES in the group stage to qualify for the semi-finals and went through the stage after the opponents forfeited the match. In the final match against New Al Wurud International School, Issam Wasim and the tournament top scorer Mohammad Ibrahim found back of the nets in a thrilling 3-1 game. They also qualified for this year's CBSE national meet. The under-19 football team got through the semi-finals by defeating IIPSR by scoring astounding 5 goals against 1 and against IIS Dammam with a score of 2 goals against 1 held on Wednesday. In the final match, which was played against IIS Riyadh, led to a draw, which led to a tiebreaker in which penalty played between IISJ and IISR led to the victory of IISR with a score of 4 against 1, in which IISJ claimed their spot in nationals. The under-17 and under-19 table tennis had become the defending champions of this year's cluster meet. The under-19 team brutally defeated Novel International School and DPS, a match in which IISJ did not allow their opponents to score a single score. However, a lamentable match was played against IISR in which both under-17 and under-19 were not able to bear the professionalism of their rival, which led to the defeat of IISJ. The under-14, under-17, under-19 badminton team received bronze medal in this year's cluster meet. The under-19 team lost against IIS Dammam and had to play against IISR, bagging the 3rd position. The under-17 team was defeated in the first match. The volleyball team had always been the champions for years, the team known for their extraordinary smashing of the decade. This year, as usual, the team was ready to prove their championship in their home ground. IISJ played its first match against MME-IS Riyadh, winning 2 sets with a score of 25-8, in which Imaz, Shibil Sharif and Sarmad were the main highlights. The second match, which was on 18th June against IISR, led to the victory of IISJ itself, where they left no chance for the opponents to take away at least a single set. After getting qualified to semi-finals, a match was played against IIS Jubail, where IISJ took away the first 3 sets out of 5. The final match against IIS Dammam was held on 20th of June, in which the championship trophy was taken by IISJ, winning the first 3 sets out of 5 with a score of 25-9, 25-11, 25-16 in the first, second and third matches respectively. The IISJ team is now qualified for CBSE Nationals by not losing the record of gaining victory in both Zonals and Clusters Championship. The Clusters closing ceremony was held in the school auditorium of the Cluster Meet Phase 1. The principal of IISJ, Dr. Muzaffar Hassan, addressed the audience containing participants from various schools. Principals of various schools across Kingdom, managing committee officials of IISJ, Head of Department of Sports, Rashid Alikal, presented report on the event. Chairman of IISJ, Mr. Ghazanfar Alam, and other managing committee members honored the winners. This is Ahmed Shamir of IISJ Reporters, signing off until next time.